color I was looking for. What was I painting? Ah, that's right. I remember what color I was looking for. Oh, I found it. My Naples yellow. Oh no, it's almost empty. That won't cover a canvas. I thought I had 10 tubes of this stuff laying around. I'm gonna have to go to the store after all. Are you tired digging around in a big old drawer full of paint, wondering if you still even had any of that color you needed for that special project? Are you tired of feeling yourself age as you dig through endless tubes of paint, only to discover you're almost completely out of that one color you thought you had 5 tubes of? Well, sounds like you need a new storage system for your paints. That's right, no more should you be digging through a big old unorganized drawer of paints all scattered about. You need them displayed in a way where you could see every color that you have and see how many tubes of each color and what's left if you only have one tube, so that you know right before you even start a project whether or not you have enough paint for what you need. There's nothing worse than being mid-painting and then all of a sudden you realize, I'm all out of such and such color. That's no good. So then you have to drive all over to the store or get online, order you some paint. Well, you don't need to do that with a storage system like mine. I'll show you how you can have them all laid out in an easy to see way without taking up too much of your studio space. Let's take a look. So here's what my solution was to the ridiculous drawers of paints. I found this for about 10 bucks at a thrift store. This is some of that grid shelving, which is wonderful because you can hook things wherever. I've seen people use doors or pieces of wood like that and putting nails on, but this seemed to be what works best for me. These are just cheap old shower curtain hangers, and I went for the X-Acto brand Bulldog clips. So some people like to organize by color. I don't really do that because I'm not very organized, but I do have my nicer paints up here and then my student grade stuff, and then these are just the smaller tubes, so it's kind of a mixture of everything. The couple that I use frequently I have up higher. I have some spare clips here and my varnish brush, and this is one of my illustrating tools, but I have it on here just to keep it safe. This was from an office supply store made to hang on grid stuff like this. This is one of my favorite features. This is a kitchen knife magnetic hanger, and I just have my painting knives there instead. So I have them somewhat organized and I know right where to go, and I'll probably get another 1 or 2 of these as my collection grows. And it came with these little hooks, so I haven't used them all yet, but I have those if I need them. I have some larger hooks that I just got at Home Depot or something for my larger tools. Got a spare clip there. And this clip usually holds my palette, which is either a 24 or 26 inch, something like that. It's a big palette. And these clips are strong enough to hold that. So the part where you have your fingers with where you're holding the brushes, that clips right on there when it's dry, and I have just enough space to have it hanging there. And then whenever I'm not using it but have paint on it, I'll usually rest it up here, and it just balances really well there. This is just the little top for my easel. I often don't have it on there because I really like to work on large canvases that are a little too big, I guess, for my easel to have that on there, but it's there so it doesn't get lost. And then I have this shelf. So that's one thing about this type of shelving is you can buy all kinds of hooks and shelves for this particular type of display rack. And I've got my gloves for when I'm cleaning my palette or tubing paint, my varnish bowl. These are just some extras of the little shower curtain things. These are my labels for when it's the RGH I buy and tube myself. So I have, so I put paper labels. I write on Sharpie, and then I also have paper labels so that in case the Sharpie rubs off. Got my mineral spirits, and then this is just also from the office supply store. It's just for papers and kind of need a more sturdy hanging system, but there it is. And this is my canvas, basically what I use instead of plastic, because I try to not use too much plastic, but this is what I put under my easel when I'm using it. And then this is another shelf also from the office supply store. So I have my varnish, my linseed oil rags that are in water, and linseed oil. And so I could potentially add more shelves like this if I wanted to. And that, as you can see, it doesn't take up a ton of floor space, but it has a decent amount of height, and then it has 3 sides for me to use for all the stuff I need.